The GR arm of Toyota is a fun one, isn't it? It's proof that Akio Toyoda meant it when he said he wanted to see more exciting vehicles in the Toyota portfolio. And the automaker has delivered with stuff like the GR86, GR Corolla, and of course the Supra. Not to mention all the off-road stuff, but today is about the on-track and rally variety of vehicular entertainment. Toyota is always evolving its entertaining machines too, as the automaker has just announced a few fresh things to look forward to for the 2026 model year. A special edition GR86, saying goodbye to the Supra, and a tease at what's in store for the GR Corolla. First up, let's talk about the special edition model joining the 2026 GR86 lineup. It's called the Yuzu Special Edition, and it's actually a throwback nod to this car. This is the first Scion FRS release series car, of which 1,500 were made. Toyota is bringing the color scheme back on the 2026 GR86, so you have the Yuzu yellow paint over black trim. The wheels are 18-inch rollers finished in matte black, and the cabin is black ultra suede with yellow perforation on the seats and yellow stitching on the steering wheel, door trim, and parking brake handle. The performance package upgrades are fitted as standard kit on this model. That means Sachs dampers and Brembo brakes. You also have the option of adding on the GR logoed catback exhaust system and this Yuzu Special Edition body kit. The exhaust looks great. I'm not quite as sold on the body kit, and I'd love to see a version of this car without it. For 2026, all GR86 models feature that 228 horsepower Boxer 4 in the nose, and you can spec a 6-speed manual or 6-speed auto across the base, premium, and Yuzu trims. The performance pack is also available on the base and premium trims still as well. Toyota says just 860 Yuzu editions are slated for the US market for 2026, and all versions of the 2026 GR86 will begin arriving on dealer lots in the fall of 2025. When Toyota delivers pricing for it, we will update you later in the year. Next up on the GR slate of updates, we have the Supra. 2026 marks the end of the line for the MkV Supra, so Toyota has created what it calls the MkV Final Edition model. The 3.0 and 3.0 Premium will still be offered for this model year, but the Final Edition kicks things up a few ticks. While all versions feature that turbo 3-liter inline-6 making 382 horsepower, the Final Edition has been tweaked to extract a greater level of capability and performance. The engineers have tweaked the rear diff to improve traction, reduced understeer, fitted larger Brembo brakes, and further revised the chassis tuning. I'm talking about revised camber angles, retuning the shocks, popping on a beefier front roll bar, using stronger bushings on the front control arms, and beefing up the underbody brace. From there, Toyota adds on front wheel arch flaps, a carbon fiber rear ducktail spoiler, and retunes the power steering to deliver more feel. If you want to take things a step further design-wise, there's an optional extra called the GT4 Style Pack. It's offered in a choice of either Burnout or Undercover, which are both matte finishes. There's a GT4-inspired side graphic. The rear spoiler is matte finished, as is the rear Supra emblem, and the mirror caps are red. All versions of the 2026 GR Supra are available with a manual or automatic gearbox, including the MkV Final Edition. The base manual starts north of $57,000, the premium north of $61,000, and the Final Edition starts at over $68,000, so it's a healthy price spread depending on which one you want. But it's nice to see that Toyota has improved the car year over year during its Mark V run. Word is that a Mark VI version is being developed, and I'd love to see a lot more Toyota and less BMW involved in that car, but either way, as long as someone is still making sports cars, I'm happy to see them being built. Okay, the final bit of GR news is more of a tease. Toyota is showing off a camo-clad GR Corolla and being quite coy about what's fully going on under that wrap job. What you can sort of see are fresh hood vents. What you can definitely see is a fresh rear spoiler. The fender vents are new too. Toyota says the car gets aero upgrades, an increase in torque, and unique tuning. Perhaps it's a return of a Maurizio variety of the car, or simply the 2026 GR Corolla is about to kick a bunch of ass across the board. Either way, I'm here for it, as I'm a huge fan of the car. I've driven it a bunch in a variety of trims, and with both gearboxes, big fan. So stay tuned for more on that one later on in the year.